Coach, congratulations. Thursday nights have been special, especially down here in Atlanta. You get the win 23-21. This wasn't a thing of beauty, but it was nice to get a few breaks once in a while.
It was. You know, the way we started off the game with a long pass, and then we started out the second half with an interception for a touchdown. You got to have some character guys to come back from those type of things, and I thought that was the thing that really showed tonight is what kind of players we got and what kind of character they got, and you know, we played hard throughout. We just didn't always play well. There at the end of the game, we got, you know, both of us was doing some things that you wouldn't be very proud of, and but thank goodness we hung on and made enough plays and to win the football game. I thought our defense really hung in there. After the first few plays of the game, they really did a great job against a tough offense and a great quarterback. That kid is he's tough. He's really tough.
Did you sit there and think, what's going on here? It was like a tale of two quarters. I mean, they put up some big numbers in that first quarter, couldn't stop them, but then the second quarter, flipped it around. Your offense kind of got going. You got a tie game at the half.
Yeah, you know, I think that offense, as much as you practice against it and as much as some of the players have played against it 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, it's still, when you get out there and trying to get used to game speed and the way they run it, I mean, you know, no one can run that offense the way Georgia Tech can. So Paul Johnson knows exactly what he's doing with it, and you know, I think it just takes time. And I think after a little time, we adjusted and played great.
All right, what was up special teams-wise? Joey Schley, who'd been Mr. Reliable, misses a field goal, and then you get a little bit of a bad snap, misses a PAT, and that almost came back to haunt you.
Oh, I was worried about that. You know, usually. I think the field goal, the first one, it was fairly long, and he just pushed it a little bit right. But and the extra point, it got down to the snap was on the ground. We got the ball in the tee okay, but I think it wasn't smooth, it wasn't clear, and he missed that. And but you know, that's been a good operation, and we got to make sure it's you know, everything has to click. And I tell our snappers, you give me a good snap, we're gonna make the field goal, because Joey's been that kind of guy, and AJ is dependable getting the ball down on the tee. So it all goes back. We got to make sure that snap is right.
The two turnovers you have end up with 14 points, and finally, after the third turnover your defense forced at the 18-yard line, you guys got the job done there and got the score.
Yeah, you know, I was concerned on that. You know, we got two big turnovers, and those are hard to come by against Georgia Tech, and then we didn't do anything with it.
3 and out.
You know, it just you felt like that was falling your way, and we don't take advantage of it. And usually those things come back to get you. And just thank goodness we hung in there, and they had a couple plays, the penalty out of bounds. I mean, that was a big penalty against them. We had one that was a big penalty against us. And anytime you give away those personal fouls, 15 yards, you know, you don't mind receiving them, but you sure as heck don't want to be giving them. That's just uncalled for.
How about Trayvon, another big night, 135 yards. The guy is just money, isn't he? He's been on a hot streak of late.
He is. He has a knack for running. You don't see him get knocked sideways. He usually ends up going north. He's got the speed that you like, and he's got that toughness you like. Hangs on to the ball. And, I mean, he got whacked a couple times tonight. Now, a couple of hits on him was – they were hits, and he hung right on the ball. So I'm glad he's on our side.
How about Michael Brewer? Had a couple bad throws, but all in all, he made some throws. But I know there's a few he'd like to have back.
Yeah, I think that interception was a little bit behind the receiver, and yeah. But overall, you know, he's the guy you want at quarterback. He's a winner. He's calm. He came back and made some great throws after I thought the interception. And that's the way this is. You know, everything's not going to be perfect, but you put it back and look to the next play, and that's what he does.
How about Ken Canham? The sack he had there late, that was absolutely huge, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Ken just keeps getting better and better. You know, he's played well all year, but you really noticed him here in the last few ball games and came up with a big play for sure tonight.
Phillips had that fumble early, but boy, did he make up for it on some big plays later.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and that's the second week in a row. You know, he's got to hang on that ball. You got to know that you're carrying the ball down the middle of the field, there's going to be somebody coming from behind you, from your side, and latch on to that ball and don't let go. And I don't think we'll see him fumble again. He made some big catches there after that, and again hung on to the ball.
Coach, you had to be touched by the Hokie turnout here tonight. That was so impressive. The Hokie fans here.
You know, our fans are the best. I mean, I've talked about them all week, and they've made this Thursday night Virginia Tech deal, and that's kind of, you know, what our program's known for, but I don't think you ever mention that without mentioning the fans. And here tonight, I mean, they turned out, they were loud. They sure helped us win this football game, so I appreciate them, and you know, that's Virginia Tech football. Everyone going in the same direction.
Could you appreciate the tribute they did before the game for you? That was pretty special.
Yeah, it was. That was. I've been touched by a lot of things here since I made the announcement. Number of people that's written, and I'm gonna get back to all of them. I just. It takes a little time, but a number of people that's written so many nice things, and then our fans, and so I appreciate it all. You know, it's what, you know, how lucky can a guy be to coach one place for 29 years, and you know that just doesn't happen in college football, and to coach great players like we got and have the fans that we got, have the administration and presidents that I've had. I've been fortunate. I really have.